Friends, how are you today? Can you believe it's already November 2022? I promise you, I went to bed last night, September 2019, woke up today, and it is November 6th, 2022. Isn't that insane? I'm like, at a loss for words, honestly. But it is Sunday. So that means it's Self-Care Sunday. We are going to talk about a lot of the things that I've learned about self-care and the myths and misconceptions that I have now come to understand are not strictly what self-care is. Yes, I would love, absolutely love, to be able to go drop a few $100, go to the spa, get a full body massage, a facial, mani-pedi, hair treatments, spend the weekend in this glamorous resort. I would love that. I would love to do that once a week. You know what I mean? But realistically, I not only can't afford to drop hundreds of dollars every week like that. I mean, who can? Not me. But I'm sure there are people who can, and that's great if you can do that. Fabulous. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you. Don't stop doing what you're doing because you're doing amazing. But I am not one of those people. So I needed to figure out what was holding me back from being able to do the self-care things here at home or, close to home where I could do them regularly so that I didn't have these sort of extended depression, anxiety, panic, things that should have been just moments extended to weeks, months, days, years. And I am learning that it is very, very important to have self-care routines implemented into your daily life. Self-care can be as simple as brushing your teeth, washing your face, taking a shower, getting, an adequate amount of restful sleep. It could be your favorite coffee. This actually is not my favorite. This is a brand new one that Dutch Brothers has for this holiday season. It is an iced peppermint mocha cold brew with soft top. It's actually pretty good. But it was we went to Dutch Brothers because David had some points, so we thought, why not? And it was just something new that I decided I wanted to try. It's actually really good, don't get me wrong. It's very, very good. But I think my favorite one so far, at least of the holiday season, has been the hazelnut, what's it called? The hazelnut truffle mocha. Oh my God. If you are near Dutch Brothers and haven't tried it yet, try it. I got it hot the other day when we were having those storms because who doesn't want a hot coffee on a stormy day? If you've been watching any of my shorts, you will know that I am trying to just show you guys that self-care can be cheap, free, just sort of mundane things to some people, but to you, they're meaningful, they're beneficial, they help you sort of just get out of your little funk. Okay, so one thing is that I like to go and smell pretty things. David bought this for me for our 6-year anniversary. This is Versace Bright Crystal. Sometimes just smelling things can just bring a smile to your heart. Like, I can't even explain it. And the funny thing is, he actually picked this by himself. He went to the store to do something else, came home with this, told me that, he was talking to the lady at the store. He was asking them what kind of perfume they thought that I would like. Not like they know me, but he explained a little bit of my preferences, and this is one that they came up with, which is super funny because this is a very meaningful perfume to me. He didn't know that, but one of my favorite people in the world, this is her favorite perfume. She got it when it was first released as a Christmas present. I can't remember if that was 12 or 16 years ago, but whichever one it was, that's how long she's been wearing it. She's one of my favorite people ever. We go through our ups and downs like every relationship. We're cousins. So, in a Mexican family, cousins are really your first friends. They're your best friends. They're like your soulmates. not all of them, but a lot of them become this like, neither one of us have sisters, but I honestly imagine that she is that sister for me. Like, what I've always wanted a sister. Don't get me wrong, I would never trade my brothers for anything in the world. I love my brothers to death, but I've always wanted a sister. And I really feel like with Christina, I've been able to experience what having a sister would have been like without actually having a sister. So smelling this takes me back to some amazing memories that I've shared with her in you know, my hometown, in all of these like amazing memories from growing up. And he didn't have any idea about that. My mom actually really likes this perfume too, so it does remind me of my mom as well, but it, more than anyone else, it reminds me of Chris. And she's somebody who I adore. So this perfume, don't get me wrong, it also smells amazing. I love the smell, but this perfume really, it just takes me into an experience more than even just, you know, being an amazing scent. Smells so good. If you have never tried it, I suggest you at the very least, you know, when you go to Ulta or Sephora, JCPenney's, Macy's, whatever, if you go into a perfume place and you see it on the shelf, ask them if you could get a sample, or even just you smell it from the bottle. It smells so good. I don't know very many people who do not like this smell. So part of my self-care routine also includes having journals. I love to look at pretty things. They just make me happy. They bring a smile to my face. I love this one. I got this from, I want to say 5 and Below, but it has a little tassel as a bookmark, and it's, you know, one of my favorite colors, purple with gold speckled whatever design circles on it. It has the little clasp so that, you know, if you put anything in there, it's not going to easily fall out. But I also enjoy writing with cute pins. My mom got me this rose gold pin from San Jose, California when she was coming. And when she was flying here to the DFW at the airport, she found this pin, and she knows how much I just love cute pins. So she bought me this beautiful little pin, and I just like to use it in my journals because it makes me happy. It brings me joy to see this pretty little thing, you know, while I'm writing. You just, I just breaks a heart. It truly just brings a smile to my heart to see like these, like, look, just look how pretty. It's sparkly. I don't know. It's just pretty. I love it. I actually have this custom made. It's a planner. I don't know how it's called, but basically it's like it's just a leather. It's leather with a leather crinkly pocket, which I love. And I love the color combination, but it's just like a planner insert thing. So it has the strings so you could put your little notebooks in. This is a picture of me and my brother. This is my favorite picture of me and my youngest brother, and I just try to draw it. I'm not an artist. You know, this particular little notebook right here, these are all brand new inside. You know, every time I use them all, I pull them out, put them away, and put new ones in. There's usually 3 in here, but I don't know where the other one's at. So this one, I usually dedicate them to certain things. Like the first one that's usually in here, that's probably why it's not in here, but it's my therapy journal. So it's the journal that I use every time we go to therapy. There's prompts every morning, journal prompts. So I usually use that one to go through that. This one is my coloring and doodle journal. So, you know, that's all in there. This one, what is this one? Oh, this is my to-do. Like, these are the things that, you know, I need to get done or what have you. So I write them down. I have ADHD, so I tend to be forgetful, a procrastinator, all of those things that are associated with ADHD, this brain does. So I try to write things down so that I remember and I could, you know, come back to it and be like, okay, check, did it, you know. So it's a helpful reminder, but it's in such a beautiful planner. This particular planner comes from an Etsy boutique. I'm not sure if she's making them right now. I think that she's slowed down a bit during this season, but I'll definitely put her link in the description. I think the boutique is called Precious to Me Boutique. Her name is Celeste. I know that. She's somebody that I've met through the Bible journaling community, and or digitally met. I met her online. I've never met her in person, but she lives somewhere here in Texas. And I am one of those people who just like to support, my friends, people who support me in those kinds of community through, positive encouragement or experiences that they've had that are similar to my own. To me, those are the people that I want to support as much as I possibly can, far more than any, Walmart or Amazon. Don't get me wrong. I still shop up at Walmart and Amazon. You can't stop me, girl. But I also really love to put my money and time and effort into people who put their emotional support into me. If you pour into me, I want to pour back into you. I feel like if you take the time to pour into me, I owe it to you to pour into you. I try as hard as I can to pour into people all the time, never expecting anything in return, but I love to return the favor to people. I love to return that favor. So if I can, I will. And I absolutely love this. Her and her father make them. I think her father makes them, but she's the designer. I can't remember now because it's been so many years, but I absolutely love this. This is probably, I got this when I first moved to Texas. So it's at least 5 years old, and it's, holding up really great. It does have some chips in the paint, mostly my fault, but it's just, I love it. I love this. So this is something that I use often for my self-care. Sometimes it's as simple as getting a lip balm, lip gloss that you just love the smell of. I don't even know what this smell is, but it smells like maybe strawberries. It's like, I don't know, but it's EOS, and I absolutely love this. My brother actually bought this for me. He bought this big package of EOS lip balms from Costco. When you travel a lot, when you're in the airplane a lot, or when you're in car rides, really long car rides, you tend to not be drinking as much. You dry out faster. So hydration is really key when you travel a lot. My brother's a flight attendant. Isn't as well hydrated as he should be during those trips. So these kinds of things are really helpful. And he shared some with me, and I absolutely love them. Not only because they smell great, because it's meaningful to me that my brother wanted to share. And so I enjoy it. And self-care sometimes is just doing little things for yourself. So making sure that my lips stay hydrated with something that smells great. It doesn't necessarily have a taste, but when you smell it, it sort of triggers that. It just triggers a happy memory for me. And of course, these are not everything that you can be doing for yourself for self-care, but these are just some examples of things that I like to do for myself. Sometimes self-care for me is also just coming in here and admiring this is like a puzzle. It's for kids. Do I care? No. But it's a rainbow puzzle, and sometimes I just like to come in here and look at it, play with it. It helps me to just smile sometimes, and if I can do that with a simple puzzle, why wouldn't I? I just have it here when I'm working so that I can enjoy it when I'm on a difficult call or something is just not feeling right. I can just glance over at it and it makes me smile because I love rainbows. I love the bright colors. I love colorful things. And it makes me happy to look at. These are things that make me happy, and these are things that help me in my self-care routine that I can do not just weekly or monthly. I can do them every day. Every day I could go and, doodle in my journal. Every day I could go and put a journal entry. Every single day I could come and play with my puzzle. It's renewable. It's not something that you do once and you can't ever do again. I want to encourage you to shop around your house. Go and find things that bring you joy that you may not be utilizing to their full potential because they're, up high somewhere or they're put away. Just like this lip balm. I used to keep this in my travel makeup bag because I always wanted to make sure that I had something to hydrate my lips when I would travel so that, if I was going somewhere very far away, I didn't have to, go searching at the airport for a $20 chapstick when I already had one with me. And I kept it in there so that I would never forget to have one. But it wasn't bringing me joy just sitting in there, unless I was out traveling, then it was bringing me joy, but it wasn't bringing me joy here at home. So I pulled it out, brought it to my work desk, and it lives here now, and it brings me joy. And if I'm, brushing my teeth in the morning and I apply my, moisturizer, my sunblocks and stuff, and the lip balm that I normally use, which isn't as meaningful to me, isn't bringing me the joy that I'm craving, I come over here, slap it on and put it right back so that it can bring me joy daily. And I'm positive that you have things in your home that you can go around and shop for and bring it to somewhere that you see every single day. Put it in your bathroom on your makeup counter or your vanity or what have you, put on your nightstand or bring it to your work desk. Just put it somewhere where you'll be able to utilize it far more regularly than where it's currently at. And I hope you guys have an amazing Sunday. And I would really love to hear about all the things that you're implementing into your self-care routine. I would love to hear them. And I would absolutely be ecstatic to hear what your tips and tricks are of things that I've never even considered or things that I have considered and just didn't mention yet. So I hope you have a great rest of your day and I will see you soon. Bye.